Good morning, and welcome to episode 15 of my Max Iron Completionist series. In the last episode, we finished the Master Combat Achievements, which was the main focus for the episode. We also did a little bit of collection logging. We finished the Brimhaven Agility Arena as well. In this episode, we mainly focus on completing minigames out of the collection log. We managed to green log 3 separate minigames, as well as make some really solid progress towards some others. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a massive episode. In this episode, we are starting off at 976 total collections logged. Let's see where we get to by the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoy. So let's start off episode 15 strong. I think that's the best way to do it. So I'm 24 collection logs from hitting the 1K mark, which I think is a pretty good milestone. And I've been doing a little bit of Castle Wars AFKing, and I've been doing a little bit of Trouble Brewing AFKing. These Castle War tickets should get me enough collection logs on top of the Trouble Brewing ones to finish the Trouble Brewing log, but that should also get me to a total of 1K collection logs. Actually, I think it'll get me to 1001. So let's start off this episode right and give you guys some collection log content. And this should be a massive spam in the CC. Huge. That is 995. Actually massive. And now we do a quick little minigame teleport to Trouble Brewing. Just a quick little one. We take a look at the collection log. So Castle Wars, I'm just missing the gold ones, which I'll slowly work on for AFKing. But for Trouble Brewing, this has taken me a ridiculous amount of time to get these 22k pieces of 8. I'm missing these 6 flags. And now let's buy those 6 flags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the most expensive flag for the final 6k pieces of 8. And that'll put me at 1001 collection logs. Absolutely massive, on top of green logging Trouble Brewing, which is huge. This has taken me an unbelievable amount of time to get, and I'm glad I'm done. I never have to come back to Trouble Brewing again in my life, so that is awesome. And I thought that was the best way to start off this episode, because the last one I didn't get as many clogs as I probably would have liked to, because I spent so much time working on the combat achievements. So yeah, start off this episode getting 1,000 collection logs, and now we can continue working on some more logs in the collection log. Shades of Mort'ton, a RuneScape minigame that serves one purpose: collection logging. The Shades of Mort'ton minigame has 14 obtainable collection log slots, one of which I have already received in the past. That leaves me with 13 new items to obtain. The minigame is quite tedious, as most things are on RuneScape. You start off by teleporting to Mort'ton on World 377. Go to the temple in the northeastern part of the city, repair the walls with the materials from one of the shops within the city, use the olive oil which you can buy in that shop on the fire, which turns them into sacred oil. Use sacred oil on the best logs you can to create pyre logs, kill different shades to receive remains, burn those remains with pyre logs in the southern part of Mort'ton to obtain keys, then use the keys to open the corresponding chests which hold the collection log items. The ultimate goal is to obtain the full Zealot outfit, which on rate would require 512 gold keys. Without further ado, enjoy my pain and suffering from this brutal minigame. Ooh, Flamtier bag. Nice little easy collection log, but I needed it because I'm getting started on this log, and the Flamtier bag will make collecting these supplies a lot quicker. So I just got some of these easy keys, no lock spoon, but the bag is big start. Hey, let's go. Seal locks are done. That was the first one out of the locks, out of the Shades of Mort'ton, and I unfortunately went dry. It took me like roughly 70-ish. So I guess I'll send the rest of the steel keys that I have here, and we'll move on to the next one. Nice, fine cloth. That is one of the freebies, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue what the actual rate is, but we will take that. And the black locks, perfect. In the same inventory, nice. I no longer have to do the black ones, perfect. And I no longer have to do the black keys, that is. On to the, moving on to the next one. Hey, nice. That's the silver locks done. That one was actually pretty quick. I opened a total of... For some reason, they're not showing up on my tracker, but I think I opened like 10 keys at most, so... Now we, move on to the gold keys. I have some gold keys in the bank, which I got from getting these. I'm gonna finish opening these, but, yeah. Now we move on to the gold keys, and that should be... everything except the bronze locks now that I'll be able to get, because I didn't get these going for the steel, so I will have to do these at the very end. But it's time to go for the outfit. Wow. Well, I just straight back-to-back gold locks. All right. Well, that's a quick spoon. Now it's just the Zealot's outfit. That is, wow, that is unreal. I do have an extra key in the bank, so I don't have to worry about that. I made sure to keep that, but wow. Let's go put these gold locks on the coffin. Now I have the max level coffin. That is ridiculous. Nice, there we go. That is the bronze locks. Now all I have left is the Zealot's outfit and the books that allow you to make blood bark and whatever the other one is, I don't remember. But that is 8 out of 14 done. I'm going to use up the rest of these keys, and I feel like I wasted some redwood pyre logs, but that's life. Alright, so I managed to stock up 540 of the Urium remains, and I turned them all into gold keys. I don't know how many this is, probably like 400, some number in there. But the chance of rolling the Zealot table, or Zealot table, is 1 in 128, I believe. So like 1 in 512 roughly to finish the entire set, because you don't get dupes. So realistically this is probably not enough keys unless I get lucky, but I hope it's enough. But yeah, let's go send these, and I'll be stacking up all the elites I get from these, because there's a decent elite roll from the chests. Nice, there's the bloody notes. That is my first item out of the gold keys. And 3 Amulet of Dams in the first trip. Hey, nice. That is the Tree Wizard's Journal. That one, so the blood one makes the blood bark. This one makes the swamp bark, I think is what it's called. Oops, don't attack that guy. But yeah, that is both books. Now it's just the 4 pieces of the Zealot outfit. Hey, nice. There's the first piece of the outfit. That took pretty much 300 keys to get that. And an elite clue, nice. But yeah, just about 300 keys for my first piece, which is unfortunate, but hopefully they will fly in. Realistically, I should get 3 out of the 4 pieces with the keys I have, so I am 100% okay with having to get more remains. But if I can manage to get lucky in the last, I don't know, last 100 keys or so that I have, then that would be awesome. Hey, nice, there we go. That is the hat. That is the second piece on my final inventory of keys. I was about to say, all of those keys to only get 1 of the pieces, but at least I managed to get a second, which is nice. So yeah, I unfortunately have to get more Urium remains and more gold keys, which is kind of annoying because I have an extra 165 redwood pyres, and I have an extra 110 sacred oil, so I'll probably turn these into pyre logs actually right now. And then yeah, hopefully that's enough to get the last 2 pieces. Cross my fingers. Wow, that is wild. A full inventory of 20 without getting any coin drops. And how if only that could happen every time. Alright, that is another 240 Urium remains used. I am completely out of olive oil and the pyre logs for the most part, so Hopefully these, I don't know, like 150, 160, 170 keys, somewhere in there. Hopefully these get me my last 2 pieces of the Zealot's outfit, and we can move on to a new piece of content. So let's start sending these. Hey, let's go. That is the row bottoms. 1 more piece left, just the top. Oh, sad. Now I'm completely out of sacred oil, which is really annoying because now I have to get more sacred oil and then I have to kill more remains. I'll put a tally of the total amount of gold keys I've opened on the screen because I have no clue at the moment. That's what editing mixer can do, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dry, which I was really hoping wasn't gonna happen, but we go again. Oh my goodness, it happened. I am done. Wow, that took me like, I don't know, 1,100 keys roughly. I'll put the total amount on screen. But that was a lot of Shades of Mort'ton, and I was losing hope. And yeah, I'm done. Thank goodness. I think I stocked up only like 4 or 5 elite clues as well, which is pretty unfortunate because it's like a 1 in 144 chance. I probably should have had close to 10, but that's life. But that is green log, Shades of Mort'ton, which is perfect. And they just added Forestry to the collection log, so I'm gonna work on this next. But let's go to the bank and let's take a look at some of the loot that I got. So as you can see here, I have the full Zealot's outfit. I have 5 elite casket rewards. I got 20 gold locks total, 1 on the coffin, and I ended up dropping 1 at one point. A bunch of this fine cloth. I'm going to keep it just to make a set of the swamp bark and the, I don't even know what the other one's called, rune bark or whatever it's called. Oh, blood bark. Blood bark and swamp bark. I'll make a set of these. I got 50 amulets of the damned, 49 in the bank, and I have 1 in my stash unit in Zaya. So that's pretty much what the loot is looking like. I'm just glad I no longer have to do it anymore. So let's open these 5 elite caskets. Master clue. Master casket. 3 more elites. And elites are terrible. Who would have thought? And the 1 master clue. For absolutely nothing. Was definitely not worth stacking it up. But yeah, that's pretty much what the Shades of Mort'ton's looking like. It's green log now, so I never have to go back. I'm gonna go send the extra keys, but keep 1 because there's 1 for a clue step. But I'll send the extra 1, see if I can get another elite out of it, and then now I am going to move on to Forestry. So this will be, from what I've heard, it's a fairly easy log to knock out. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. So Forestry is honestly pretty simple. I've been doing it for a few hours now, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown on how to do it. So you come to the Friendly Forester in Sears, you get yourself the Forestry kit. It is free. This stores your bark, and this bark, on top of noted logs for the most part, is what you use to buy the rewards from for the collection log. So there's the upgrades to the lumberjack outfit, there is the transmog for the beaver pet, there's the log basket, which you can combine with the log brace to create a bag that holds logs, and then there's the clothes pouch blueprint, which I'm pretty sure you can attach to that bag as well, which lets you store your lumberjack outfit, which is pretty interesting. So for Forestry, all I recommend doing is either joining the Bodhi CC, because that's pretty populated at the moment for doing Forestry on World 510, or also on World 510 you can join the CC Roots CC, ROTS space CC. That one at the moment is bugged, so most people are currently in the Bodhi CC. In the friends chat, people will call out locations of where there will most likely either be a root spawn or there will be a sapling spawn. For the events that spawn, I recommend making sure the Forestry section within the woodcutting plugin on RuneLite is turned on, because that will highlight things, and it can also notify you when you're in the area of one spawning, which makes it a lot easier. So the roots is pretty simple. All you need to do is chop down the root that is highlighted green. These ones that are highlighted green give you more anima bark per root. And then if you want to be sweaty like I am sometimes, you can do a little bit of tick manipulation with the snow that people are dropping, because it lets you do it in 3 ticks instead of 4 ticks for every root. Then in the downtime, while I'm waiting for either a root call or a sapling call, as I just got one, I'm chopping the logs, which I don't currently have. You unfortunately need Arctic pines, you need willows, and you need oak logs for the rewards, which is something I didn't already have on hand. So now this is the sapling one, which is actually, it's pretty straightforward. With the plugin, well, it just ended really quick, but with the plugin, it'll highlight the different piles that you need to collect from. There will be 3 total collections that you need, and you have to collect them in the specific order every time, and then you dump them into the sapling, which heals the sapling, and then once it hits its max health, then you'll get a boost in XP, and you'll also get a boost of the anima infused bark. So you just have to make sure you do it in the correct order, and then RuneLite, the plugin, will keep track of the correct order, and then you just keep doing it in that order until it's fully healed. And then now that I'm waiting for another call, I am just going to go to Neat's Knot, or Nezi Knot, Neat's Knot, and chop myself some pines. So I will put a little graphic on screen with the total number of logs that you will need to get if you would like to green log the Forestry collection log, which is my current goal. So I will be back once I have gotten my first set of collection logs. So I know I said to be back with my first few collection logs because I planned on buying either the outfit or the upgrade to the bag first. But it took me a lot longer to do the willow, oak, and Arctic pines in between like callouts in the friends chat. And I ended up just getting the 38k bark that I needed to do the entire thing. So let me just double check with the collection log what I need. So that would be the outfit, that would be the funky shaped log, the log basket, the log brace, and the blueprint. So let's get started. So that is the full upgrade to the forestry outfit. Now I get 1 log basket, get 1 log brace, we get 1 clothes pouch blueprint, and the final thing, which is the funky shaped log. I don't have enough oak logs. I'm short 300 oak logs. Whoops. I will be back when I get 300 more oak logs. Alright, I should have enough now. I should have the correct amount to buy the final thing, which is the funky shaped log. Perfect. That is everything for the forestry collection log. Now I use this on my beaver. And I actually don't know what to do with this. I think I probably just handed a log, I would assume. Let's grab a magic log out of the bank. Let's use this on the beaver, because I think that's what it... Yeah, there's the funny looking beaver. But I like it. I actually don't know what the ball of wool is for. But yeah, that is a green logged forestry, at least for part 1. When part 2 comes out, I'll go back to forestry, but that is another green log done. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is most likely going to be the chompy bird hunting. I need like another 2.7k kills, which is probably like 8 or 9 hours. But yeah, I have 5 collection logs to get there. I don't know if that'll be in this episode or the next. But yeah, the forestry log took me probably just over 10 hours to get everything. Logs and the anima bark, which is honestly not terrible. I kind of expected it to take longer, but it didn't. So yeah. So in terms of actual collection logs obtained, this is by far my best episode so far. I ended up gaining a total of 46 collection logs, starting at sub 1k and ending actually a fair amount over the 1k mark at 1022, which is a lot higher than I honestly expected. I never planned on getting that many logs in one video, but a lot of them were stacked up logs between Castle Wars and Trouble Brewing, so eventually those were going to come out. But yeah, finishing Shades of Mort'ton and finishing part 1 of Forestry was huge, so I'm very happy I managed to get those out of the way. For the next episode, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Chances are I start with chompies, because it should be a pretty easy log to finish. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you pleases you, and I will see you guys in episode 16 with some more cloggers.